The Binge. Let's talk about it. So The Binge is a 2020 movie released by Hulu and directed by Jeremy Garlick. His other main directing credit is The Wedding Ringer, and then he has some producer credits, but really this is one of his first big projects. The basic premise of the plot is a satire of the purge, and so all drugs and alcohol are abolished by the government except for one day a year where you're allowed to use them. Because of that, we get a Superbad style movie where the loser kids basically try to make one of the most epic nights of their life, including getting the girl, getting in fights, getting everybody's respect. You guys kind of know the deal. But from that, I want to say this is why I can't trust the review sites. Because you look at Rotten Tomatoes, you look at IMDb, they fucking tear this movie to shreds. And I'm here to tell you that the movie is pretty damn good. The movie's fucking good, guys. So don't listen to these motherfuckers. I mean, I don't know, a 5.1 IMDb, that's a disaster. That's a fucking farce. I'm standing by The Binge. And, I hope I can get some people to watch it. So anyways, with that, let's go into the good. At the top of the good list is Vince Vaughn. He pops up in this movie. Who the fuck saw that coming? Not me. Here's the thing. I put this movie on before I went to bed. Thinking, you know what, I'm just going to sleep. I just want to throw something on in the background. It looked like a stupid enough plot that I wouldn't care if I fell asleep. And I fucking watched the whole thing because it was funny. And Vince Vaughn pops up in second scene. He's the principal. And who doesn't love Vince Vaughn? But anyways, it's cool that he was in this movie. I didn't expect it. And so once you see him, once you see the A-list, you're like, wait a minute, maybe this movie's got something. He's the principal. He hams it up, and he's great. It totally adds an element to the movie. But following up on that, the lead characters are great. Every one of them. I mean, that's the magic of this Superbad style movie. You have to have enjoyable leads. You have to have funny leads. It's not an easy role to do, and they nailed it. The actors are Skylar Grisondo, who you'll know from Booksmart. Remember, he's kind of the creepy, weird guy, but he's funny in that movie too. So he gets a headliner role in this as the Michael Cera archetype, the skinny loser who's in love with the girl. And his counterpart is played by Dexter Darden. He's kind of the chubby one, more charismatic, less afraid of consequences. He's the one that really propels our other character. And then we have a third character, the off-the-wall stoner who says crazy stuff, but could be the McDevil type. Anyways, we get the three characters, and they've placed them and they've casted them well, and somehow these jokes fucking hit home. And it's not only that, the delivery by the actors is great. I couldn't be more impressed with these three actors in this movie. Female love interest, Grace Van Dien, she's Vince Vaughn's character daughter, and the one that Skylar Grisondo is trying to fall in love with. So anyways, you know the archetypes, you know the Michael Cera, you know the Jonah Hill. These movies have tried to be made, and it's tough because they're always compared to Superbad. That's what makes this one so good. I was comparing it to Superbad the whole time, and I was waiting for it to suck. But Skylar Grisondo, he's good, man. I am excited talking about him. Dexter Darden, I don't know which character I'm more excited about because they each played their roles so well and were enjoyable, and you wanted to root for them, and that's exactly what you needed for the movie. As for the rest of the good, I mean, there was pros to the writing. Some of the jokes hit home. The plot plays, although it is not stale, but used. You know what happens. I mean, it's a crazy road to even get to this massive party. There's your inevitable fight, but they do it in a kind of a fun way. They have like this music montage. They break out in song and dance, and then they kind of make a joke about it later, and it's kind of funny. Well, anyways, it's a short little runtime. I mean, it's 98 minutes, a tight little 98, and that might even be like closer to 90 with the credits. It's laced with plot points, exactly where you need them to be. The heartfelt shit hits, and that's where they always miss. They always miss because they lean too much into the heartfelt, and the jokes don't work. The heartfelt works if the jokes work. They go hand in hand. So with that, I mean, I guess I'll talk about the bad. And the bad is fairly obvious. I mean, some people aren't going to like the jokes. It's not as funny. It's not as creative or original as Superbad. There's no doubt. They steal a lot of stuff from it. I eat it up. Maybe I just eat that stuff up, but I know that there's a way to make it bad. And they didn't do it. They did not do that. The jokes, some of them are extra. Some of them are over the top. You might not like them. It might not be your style of humor. I understand that. I can't knock the acting performances one bit. I thought they were great. Along with the jokes, I mean, the plot's a little stupid. The whole thing's a little bit hammy. I'm not saying it's going to the fucking Oscars. I'm just saying it's a fun watch, and it does not deserve this low-ass grade. So yeah, I mean, there's bad. The bad is in the movie. Read the description, and you'll know exactly what the bad is. When you see the title of the movie, I'm telling you that your preconceptions are going to be wrong, and it's going to be a better movie than you think. That's it. So with that said, I'm giving the Binge a B-. I don't find good, clever comedies anymore, and I like that I found these new young actors who can hopefully make a couple more comedies here before all the funny is just strangled out of the world. So this new 2020 comedy, fucking thanks.